Assistant Sports Director Declan Goff here, joined with head coach Pat Doan of the St. Cloud State baseball team. Now, coach, you had Crookston earlier this week. You handled them with pretty good ease, but Ryan Deers and Logan Spitzak got some work. How important was it to get those guys some work in?
Well, you hit it on the head. You know, our top four guys are pretty dang good, and when they throw, I think we have a pretty good chance to win. And we just haven't been in a situation really the whole year where we played 6 games in a week, and we had a couple of rainouts and snowouts and different things like that. But Logan and Ryan are both quality pitchers, third-year guys. Logan had a great summer with the Rochester Honkers, and Ryan was actually the runner-up in the Class C MVP award last year. And they're going to be big-time pitchers for us. They've just kind of been the odd guys out, but both of them threw great in some windy conditions over in Concordia. But real impressed, and we're going to need them big time to stretch run here.
Yeah, Coach, obviously your 9 batters, or your starting lineup just really just produces hits. And you got 9 guys batting over 300. It just really continues to excel. I mean, obviously we knew some of these numbers were come down, and some guys have, but it just seems other guys pick up the slack.
Well, we hope we can keep it rolling. To hit 400 is it's a tough feat. Fisher's done it 2 years in a row, and he might do it 3 years in a row. He's just a consistent all-around hitter. But the Luxter Camps and the Dergellas and the Hoffmans are going to hit. But Arnold's been locked in, Sorensen, the young Hoff from Shakopee, and then old Reese Gregory finally smart enough to put him in the lineup, and they can't get him out now. He's just been doing an unbelievable job too, and just real happy with our production offensively.
Yeah, talk about Reese Gregory. I mean, we talk about him all the time on the mound, but over this last week or so, you've been able to get some at-bats. And, yeah, he's even hit a couple extra base hits. He hit one out the park. I mean, now he's getting some damage done at the plate as well.
Well, it's just it's a funny deal. When he was a sophomore, we started recruiting him, as a summer sophomore. We're looking at him then as a junior, and he's a big-time ball player. Played shortstop for Apollo, 3-year starter there, hits, close to 400 each year, and he was a really good pitcher as a sophomore and junior, but he really came into his own his senior year. And, we had plans of doing both, and Reese will kind of joke about it, but this fall he was 0 for 25, and his last game in our red-white series, he got a little bloop hit, so he had one hit in the fall, and he came up to me and said, "Hey, Coach, I think I just want to worry about my pitching." And, while we did that, the first game of the year down in Arkansas, hits the, winning double in a walk-off double to score the winning run, and Dolan's stupid enough not to play him for the next month, and we put him out there when we were up by 12 runs, hits a double, and then we gave him a start, and you should have seen it: double off the fence, home run, fly ball to the warning track, and then yesterday at Crookston, I mean, he could have had 4 more hits. He hit the ball hard every single time, and he's just a gamer. It's a nice addition this point of the season, that's for sure. And just plays a really good third base as well.
Yeah, it's got to be really nice also having, obviously, Reese Gregory, who's doing a terrific job on the mound, but also Scott Sanderson has just been terrific out of that pen. Both him and Gregory have just been posting microscopic numbers thus far in the season.
You know what you're going to get out of Reese. He's a strike thrower, and he's always been a strike thrower. Sandy came in as a walk-on 5 years ago, and, he didn't really have a great first couple of years. We tried to throw him a submarine guy. That was a mistake I made. I should have just kept him over the top, but he's such a team player, just a great young man, and great family. And, we tell guys, seniors, to senior up, and if there's one senior that's seniored up, I mean, he's starting to throw into some big games, and we're definitely going to need him out of the bullpen, especially now when we're playing Reese a little bit more defensively. But Scott's just been a great addition to our relief staff, and I think he's given them 1 earned run here in all of his outings, and throwing good baseball for us.
Well, Coach, it's been some nice weather here in the Midwest. It finally looked like we were about to get in some a home baseball game, a regular season home game, but this weekend's games against Sioux Falls will be pushed to Sioux Falls. Talk about another relocation for you in the season.
Well, the good part is we're playing, and we're going to play in 70-degree weather, and it's only a 4-hour trip. It beats the Arkansas, all the other trips you made. You made a couple with us, and they're fun trips in February to get out of the snow. But you get into April here, they're not fun trips, taking long trips. But we're playing, so I'm a glass half filled type of guy, and you get some bad lemons, you make lemonade out of it, and it is what it is. We were so close that Brian Dayak over at the MAC was just working his tail off and his staff, and the fields are getting there, but the bottom line is when it's this cold and that much snow all winter, it's tough to get games on. But the big thing is there's a 90% chance of rain on Saturday. So, and then 40s back Sundays back to the 40s. So, hey, we made a decision. Matt down at USF said he wanted to play too, and it looks like it's 70 and sunny both days. So we'll take that.
Well, you also are supposed to play Upper Iowa this next week at home and on Thursday and Friday. Good chances, though, those games are going to get in, though, correct?
Home opener. Let's get the Husky fan base out supporting the Huskies. Thursday at 4 o'clock over at the MAC, and then Friday, I believe it's 1 o'clock. And right before Easter, give the guys, hopefully keep the ball rolling. We're in first place in the conference right now at 10-3, and got a big series, obviously, with USF starting out this weekend, and then next Thursday, Friday are kind of our home opener. We're going to get those in. I talked to Brian, and unless something happens over, on with a lot of rain, and shouldn't even talk like that. But hopefully we get them all in. We get a lot of support out there at the MAC next week.
And finally, Coach, obviously you got an off to nice start in the season. And after Upper Iowa, I mean, the schedule really picks up. You got Mankato, which will be a big game on the 23rd. You're home against Bemidji State. I mean, you finish the season against University of Mary. This last chunk of the schedule is definitely going to be the toughest test.
Well, it's a fun part of the year. We won the Northern Sun last year regular season championship, and it came down to literally the last play. I mean, the last play, we had to win that last game at Bemidji, and Brindalov made a heck of a play, threw the last guy out, and that's a goal of ours each year. We finished second, 3 or 4 years in a row there, and last year we won it, and it's definitely not going to be easy winning it. Augustana has just been on fire. They got a heck of a team. Obviously, Mankato's still the team to beat. They're the top of the conference every single year, and it's going to be fun playing them. We're at Mankato, we're at Augustana on midweeks, and we got to go in there and at least win one. And you get a sweep of one of those two teams, we'll be in pretty good shape. The key is you can't get swept by either of those. And then, like you said, though, we got a weekend series with Bemidji, weekend series with Upper Iowa, weekend series with Mary to finish the year. So still 12 home games for the Huskies, and really looking forward. We played over in Concordia last 2 weeks ago, and you should have seen the fans. We had the stands were 3/4 packed, and hopefully we get some good baseball weather and can continue to play some good Husky baseball.
All right, Coach, good luck against Sioux Falls this weekend, and let's continue this nice weather.
Thanks a lot, Declan.